The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. Welcome, everybody. We have the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great, in some minds, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it's the Houston Rockets as they'll be playing against the Golden State Warriors at Oracle Arena. Well, for Golden State, prior to the game, Coach commented on their level of confidence in the locker room, and he feels that they are prepared with a very strong game plan at the various matchups. And of course, we'll have a chance to see Klay Thompson. Shaq, at this point in his career, where do you rank him among the top shooting guards in the league?
I'm going to have to go number 2.
Wow.
His counterpart is number 1. And his
How
counterpart
can his counterpart
top
be
shooting guards.
Yeah, I think he's
a two guard.
2 guards.
Oh, okay, my bad. Well, you said guards. You said,
No,
Okay.
top shooting guards.
Okay, start again.
well, hold on. A shooting guard is a guard that shoots.
No, it's
No
a two
question.
guard. Point guard shooting
Listen,
guard.
man, you're trying to mess me up here.
Well, there's a power forward and a small forward. Usually the small forward is a little
No,
smaller
you
than
just
the
say
power.
forwards.
No.
No?
All right, re-ask the question. 2 guard, okay.
Okay. How do you rank him among the top shooting guards in the league?
Well, the shooting guards mean 2 guards or
Yes.
guards that shoot?
A two guard.
All right, 2 guards. Thank you, Ernie, for that enormous clarification. I would probably say he's the number 1 2 guard in the league.
Ahead of Jimmy Butler.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Ahead of James
yes.
Harden, although Harden
Yes.
does bring the ball up.
Yes, yes. His form, the way his shot looks, and what I really love about this guy is he's not worried about his stats. But if you ask him to step up, he can definitely step up into the attic.
I agree with Shaq because when he's on fire, he's one of the most exciting players there is and can completely take over games.
Time now for tip-off. Kevin Harlan will have the call, and we will see you later.
So if you say shooting center, that means I'm playing the 2 now.
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the 4th member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors playing here at the Oracle Arena. And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, Kevin, few people saw it coming, but Stephen Curry has claimed the mantle as the league's best player. Draymond Green said it was the way Curry came back even better last season that solidified it. He said everything in basketball is usually a year behind. You've got to see it again to really believe it and get confident enough to say it. Kevin?
His teammates know firsthand what an impact he makes, David. Thank you. 2 veteran ball clubs. Chris, very experienced, very savvy.
You're right. Tough to win in this league without that experience level. These teams know how to play. Like a game of chess. You've played it 1,000 times, but every game is different.
Great analogy.
Let's get a nice clean game, huh?
So Golden State will get the first possession. And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Beverly and Harden are the 1 and the 2. Trevor Ariza out there with Anderson. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low.
Always keeping his head up. Draymond rarely misses the open man.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Beverly with the ball. Now Green defending for the 3. And that one's good. Beverly.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Don't forget about him when he's spotting up like that and knocking him down like that. The offense has to keep getting him the rock.
And Anderson kicks to Beverly. Trying to find Capella, gets it to him. Tries again, and that one's good. Beverly.
Even when contact comes Beverly's way, I mean, he's a pro at finishing, absorbing it so well on these shots.
Curry outside. It's rebounded by Houston. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Beverly against Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Beverly.
Not the fastest, biggest guy, but Steph's competitiveness allows him to be a good defender.
And Thompson kicks to Pachulia. That's tipped. Curry dishes to Pachulia. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Great playmakers help everything run so smoothly. Excellent lead pass.
Curry against Beverly. Trying his luck deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the three-point shooting skills of Ariza are just lethal. A volume shooter from there who can flat out light it up. Kev, whenever I see Trevor Ariza out there, I can't help but think of how he came into the spotlight. He went from being a role player early to becoming a major part of teams after his stint with the Lakers. He said he learned a lot from playing with Kobe.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Oh, I love the anticipation on that play. Might have stolen it if he were there just about a half a step sooner.
On defense, the Warriors trailing by 4.
Oh, Kevin, he positioned himself perfectly and had all the room to drop that one in. Just couldn't get it to go.
Shots good by Durant.
This is what you like about Thompson, a shoot-first guy who's willing to make that extra pass.
Harden outside. And Durant, here we go.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
Yeah, we could feel that one all the way over here. To the inside. Here's Harden. It's deflected, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pachulia. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Harden against Thompson. It's Ariza on the wing. 5 on the clock. Releases. Good as the jump shot falls. Ariza's got 5.
Oh, sweet jumper from Ariza. His form is just remarkable.
Here's Curry with the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Boy, shooting with a lot of confidence from deep. You have to get up on him.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. And Beverly kicks to Anderson. From outside the arc, down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. On the wing, Thompson. Outside Durant. And here's Green outside. Ariza with the rebound. Rockets have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. The feed to Anderson. No good on the triple. Warriors have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well.
And as easy as things were for the Warriors during the regular season as far as injuries go, that wasn't the case in the playoffs. Steph Curry would deal with ankle problems early against the Rockets in their series and sprain his MCL in Game 4. The Warriors would rally, but what a huge blow it is to be without the reigning 2-time MVP for a large chunk.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Nene, he's checked in for the Rockets. Gordon comes in for Trevor Ariza. Harden outside. Knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Durant.
Oh, nasty. And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Oh, well, that's because it was terrific anticipation. Also, the quick hands, a lethal combination.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Now here's Durant. He's got 8. Here's Pachulia. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the Warriors with some changes. David West, he's checked in for Durant. Ian Clark comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. The Rockets also changing it up. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Anderson. Brewer comes in for James Harden. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Prigioni. Here's Nene. That's good from 17 feet away.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
He was dead meat right from the start. He had no chance of stopping him from getting a clean look on that play.
Now here's Pachulia. Back to Livingston. Pachulia kicks it to West. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Up top, Pachulia. Kicks it out to Iguodala. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Beasley with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Brewer. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Warriors leading by 3. West kicks to Livingston. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Still with enough explosiveness and with great length to finish, Sean Livingston.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Knocks it loose. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's Clark. Three-pointer. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
That's a great way to finish off the quarter. Knocking down a look like that is a big confidence builder heading into the locker room.
And certainly one of the game's bigger personalities, Draymond Green, had this to say about his approach to leadership.
Most importantly, it's just about how the guys respond to me. And, just really bringing that energy and that attitude and that fire each and every night, every day, whether it's in practice, whether it's, in the game, whatever it is, just always bringing that energy and that passion.
A heart and soul guy, Draymond Green has the kind of spirit, guys, that everyone else can just kind of feed off of.
Yeah, his talents and contributions now being appreciated. He's forced his way into the discussion of top 10 players in our league.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
And they have the horses to do it. Once they can let loose out in the open, very difficult to match up with.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, a lot of defense at the forward spots with Iguodala and Green. Livingston is out there with Ian Clark, and it's West in at the 5 spot. Gordon with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. From beyond the arc, Gordon with another miss. Warriors leading by 10. Livingston kicks it to West. And that one, good. Chris, who was your toughest matchup when you were playing, for either the offensive or defensive side of things?
Oh, there was tough matchups every night. I remember a couple of seasons I really had fun playing for Sacramento when just in the West Coast on a nightly basis, the power forwards were Dirk Nowitzki, Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Rasheed Wallace, Brian Grant, and all these guys were in their prime. So I just remember having to be prepared every night. And, in the league, there are no tough opponents because it's tough.
Yes.
Period. You can't sleep on anybody in this league.
Well said. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, a lot of Thunder fans still lamenting the trade of James Harden to the Rockets.
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat
Harden
now. Let's talk.
He said recently, "This is beyond my expectations. If I'd stayed in OKC, I'd still be in a good situation, but I don't think the sneaker deal and these other opportunities would have happened." He added, "Look, this is a grind. Every time you lose, you're blamed. For me, it's about continuing to work and focusing on what I can control." Kevin?
He deserves that top billing, DA. Thanks. Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. The shot by Curry, no good. Rockets trail by 15.
Now, some teams just always happen to have one position that is filled by a great player. For the Rockets, that position is center.
The Warriors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Stolen by Anderson. Looking to end the run. Misses off the right iron.
Total breakdown on defense there, but fortunately he missed out.
And you look back, Chris, at the names of the centers for the Houston Rockets: Ralph Sampson, Hakeem Olajuwon, Yao Ming. I mean, incredible to have talent like that all in a row.
And most recently, Dwight Howard. But Hakeem is undoubtedly the best of the bunch, but all were arguably the best at their position when they played in Houston. The fans of the Rockets have been spoiled for decades with all the great big men that have played for their teams.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. James Harden comes in for Eric Gordon. And that one's good. Beverly's got 7 points in the game.
And Beverly is lightning quick on the drive. Not many guys are going to be able to keep up with him when he's moving that fast.
Anderson wide open. Capella tips it back in.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now here's Curry. Outside for Durant. Curry passes to Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 10 points for Kevin Durant.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Harden. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, man, I really enjoy seeing Harden connect from the interior, showing he's more than just a perimeter scorer.
Low block shot. It's stolen by Capella. Feeds it to Harden. Doesn't go for him. And Golden State will come the other way. Here's Iguodala. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
On a team where you have so many options, Chris, in a late-game situation, they still lean on Andre Iguodala down the stretch.
Now, he struggles with free throws at times, but when he needs to make them down the stretch, he can knock them down. And he's known to come up with huge defensive plays to close games out.
Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Pachulia, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's the screen. Reeves dishes to Anderson. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. And Beverly kicks to Capella.
But when you watch Clint Capella play, you notice how smooth he moves for a center of his size. He gets off the floor easily to contest shots or grab boards. He can cover a lot of space in a short amount of time when acting as the help defender.
Warriors leading by 15. Thompson outside. And the Warriors miss again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Down low, Capella. Excellent D there from Pachulia. And with Capella in his movement, you also like what it does for him in transition.
Well, don't forget, Capella has that deceptive limp, too. You don't think...
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them. Now let's stay sharp and finish strong.
And they may have to address a number of things, including whether this is the right lineup.
Curry against Beverly. The dish to Harden. Pulls up. Wide open shot is on the money. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide open man easily.
To the wing right side. Here's Pachulia. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Anderson. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Anderson's got his first bucket in this one.
beautiful lead pass. The finisher never has to break stride.
Rockets trail by 14. To the right side. Beverly, the pass to Anderson. And we see the growth of the three-point shooting big man, the stretch four, if you will. Ryan Anderson was at the forefront, it seems, of that movement.
Yeah, especially at his volume of threes. He's never been just a secondary floor spacer. He's a go-to scoring threat with his outside shooting.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. David West, he's checked in for Iguodala. Ian Clark comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. And then for Houston, Beasley's checked in for Clint Capella. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Patrick Beverly. And so here is Houston. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Anderson. The shot that time, not on target. Excellent D there from Pachulia. Durant dishes to Livingston. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, that's the kind of basketball Durant wants to play. Moving the ball, finding the open man. I mean, it makes everything easier offensively.
Harden draws the double. Prigioni for three. And it's Durant with the rebound. Warriors leading by 16. 11 feet away. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Durant's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now, here is Harden. Defense right on him. Beasley the screen. 1 second left. No good on that last second attempt there.
Durant has really improved his impact on the defensive end. I mean, and he is not someone you want to go at as a shooter.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Warriors lead by 18. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Steph, what is working out there so far tonight?
Defensive end, we rebounded the ball, keeping him off the glass, and being able to execute on the offensive end.
We'll see about the second half. Thanks, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. We've been watching a pretty lopsided game through the first half, that's for sure. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined again by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 steals, and 1 rebound. His last game out, he was just not himself. But tonight, he has rounded right back into form with a very solid first half. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
In terms of their offensive performance, that was a very well-played half of basketball. Good ball movement off the ball, hard screens being set, and they found the guy for the open look. That's how they were able to shoot such a tremendous percentage from the field. With that fluid, efficient offense, they'll be tough to catch in the second half.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
They were not running an efficient offense. The shot selection has to improve. It's as simple as that. Too many guys working as individuals, not as a team. They need to work as a unit, Ernie. Move the ball.
It is just about time now for the third quarter to begin. After the final buzzer sounds, the three of us will still be sitting here talking to you.
Actually, it's 4 people.
As we return to the action here at Oracle, a terrific look from above at downtown Oakland and the historic Tribune Tower. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Just in attack mode, he was able to get in the lane at will in that first half.
The most intense guy on the court at times. Put a lot of pressure on the defense. We'll see if he can maintain that level of energy the rest of the way.
And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Harden and Ariza, the athletic wing pair. Clint Capella is out there with Anderson. And it's Beverly in at the point guard. Here's Anderson. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Anderson's got the first points of the second half here for Houston. The NBA game, we know, a physical test. The best athletes in the world. Chris, a long 82-game season. It takes a lot of toughness. Who are some of the guys you think are some of the toughest in the game?
I mean, come on, look at Tony Allen. You know, he definitely gets physical. He likes to bang down low. Tristan Thompson, DeAndre Jordan, guys that kind of the offensive linemen of the team, doing a lot of the dirty work, getting no credit.
Great analogy. Anderson the screen. Here's Beverly. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Beverly's got 9 points.
And Kevin, when Beverly gets these shots inside, he's just remarkably efficient. He just has tremendous touch on these shots.
And sometimes we all just want to show people that we have the range.
Yeah, but we all know that he can knock down that outside jumper. But he shouldn't be attempting super long shots like that, ever.
And the basket by Curry.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
I mean, yeah, they just have not been able to offer any kind of defensive effort tonight. Embarrassing.
Now, here's Beverly. He's got 9. Anderson the screen. It's Harden with the drive. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Curry against Beverly. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Well, using his body to ward off the potential shot block, Curry finishes through the contact, gets the and-one.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Kevin Durant. Nene, he's checked in for the Rockets. Gordon comes in for James Harden.
Now, very rarely can a player put up the impressive 50, 40, 90 line. Those numbers mean to shoot 50% from...
Now that's how we play the game. Bring it in, let's go.
From the free throw line. And there's less than 12 players that accomplished that in the history of the league, and Steph joined that list last season. He joins elite company with guys like Durant and Bird.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter.
And how many extra possessions have they gotten because of that rebounding edge?
You can build a lead in a number of ways. Obviously, rebounding has been the backbone of their efforts all night.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean talk that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And how relentless is this guy if you're the defense? He's the first one you're looking to block out there.
Nene. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Drains the 3-pointer. Gordon's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Warriors leading by 19 points. And Chris with Curry in the 50, 40, 90 club. He joined that group and set his own club at the same time. He was the only one to do all of that while averaging 30 points a game.
I mean, are you kidding me? And just think about how difficult that is to accomplish. The more you shoot, the lower your percentages tend to get from deep on the floor. I think Steph will be alone in the 50, 40, 90, and 30 club for a long time.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And here's Beverly after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. They set the pick, and it's Beverly missing. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. Lets the 3 fly. Again, Curry missing. For Houston, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Gordon kicks to Nene. The 19-foot shot, and it comes off the front of the rim.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Oh, no, you're right. It's selfish on his part to attempt that. Should have passed it back out and tried to get a better look.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup.
Timeout, timeout.
Capella's got his second.
Bring it in. Take a seat. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand.
Enough about Chris with this Warriors team is they are just an offensive team. they have one of the toughest defenses in the league, too.
Well, just look at their rosters. Defenders at every position. And it isn't just defenders that can slow down one position. They have guys like Clay and Draymond who can guard multiple positions. That means you can switch. The versatility allows them to match up with anyone while throwing out their small ball lineups.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Oh, the quick jump of Iguodala. Easy money.
1:49 left in the third quarter. Prigioni kicks to Gordon. Down low. And Nene gets it to go on the assist by Eric Gordon. And it's 6 points for Nene.
And a crafty pass into the lane, perfectly executed.
Here's Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
Excellent vision right there on that assist. Perfect setup.
Rockets trail by 20. Prigioni kicks to Brewer. Knocked loose. The 11-footer. The Warriors pull it in. And it's the Warriors on the break. Livingston is running. Pass to Clark. Bucket is good. Clark's got 4 this quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Beasley. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Well, it's been quite a journey for Michael Beasley, but he's made his way, Chris, back into the NBA, and it's stuck.
Well, we have to be honest, Kevin. It's never been easy for Beasley in this league, the number 2 pick from the overall draft in 2008. Now, yeah, he's had some great years early on and showed promise, but got derailed by a couple of off-the-court issues. Hopefully, all that's in the past for him now, and he can continue to help his team win basketball games.
And the Rockets making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And here's Iguodala outside. Drops in the tray. Iguodala's got 10.
Oh, you had to close out hard on Iguodala. He's made himself a true threat from beyond the arc.
Here's Brewer. Soft touch off the glass.
I like it. Aggressive. They're pounding it inside. Unwilling to settle for less.
And it's Clark in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. He's got 12.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
Well, no one is stepping up and making them beat them off the dribble. Until that happens, they'll continue to burn you from there.
Now here's Gordon. Now Brewer. Pass to Harden. Here's Nene. 5 to shoot. That one a little long. Iguodala, the pass to Livingston. Kicks to Green. Fires from deep. Drilled it right as the clock hit all zeros.
Wow, what a clutch shot. He's got nerves of steel.
Woo! Nice. Able to keep his composure in the game's biggest moment. That's all about confidence, folks.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Durant is out there with West. Then there's Ian Clark. Then there's Anderson Varejao. And it's Livingston in at the point guard position. That's the Warriors' 5. Varejao can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, it was a very disappointing 2016 for the Rockets. Once again ousted by Golden State, but this time it was in the first round as an 8th seed.
Well, you could see the Rockets falling behind the rest of the West last year, and you had the feeling the season was going to be rough for them. Changing coaches in the middle of the season like they did is also a tough thing to overcome. Hard to believe that they are a year removed from playing in the Western Conference Finals.
The Rockets shooting not great, 40% for the game. Now, here's Brewer. Defense is right there. Moniunas, and that one off the back of the rim and in. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Now here's Durant. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Oh, it just isn't his outside game you have to worry about with Durant. When he gets it in close, he rarely fails to convert.
There's the pick. Tipped away. And now it's Livingston running. He can go all the way. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
And how about the explosiveness he shows, going from the offensive to the defensive end in a blink?
It's deflected, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Verija. And the Warriors making a change here. McAdoo's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. McDaniels checked in. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, you have to like the play call there. Caught the defense napping a bit.
To the middle, here's McAdoo, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, and a nice look by Livingston, keeping his eyes up. Locates the man.
Prigioni kicks to Beasley. They set the pick. He dishes it to Moniunas. It's tipped. And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
Oh, get out the way. Move, and that pumps up his teammates as well. That's a statement play all the way around.
Well, Chris, it didn't take long for you to get into broadcasting after your playing days ended. Was that something that you had always imagined doing after your career came to a close?
Yes and no. You know, I always wanted to be in basketball, and I still see myself in a management or an ownership position. But, you know, growing up and being a student of the game, you know, I listened to all the great voices growing up. You know, I listened to George Blaha. He used to do local Detroit Pistons TV, and all the radio guys. You know, Kevin, and I know you're a very humble guy, but to guys like yourself, Dick Stockton, Marv Albert, you know, so I've gotten the chance to just listen to the best as I study tape, and you know, definitely influenced by that. And so the biggest blessing about it is that, or the biggest help about it is that, you know, I've been put in a position where I get to work with some of the best guys that have ever done it, and you know, I just want to thank them for helping me get to a point where I feel comfortable, you know, talking about this game I love.
Well said. Inside, McDaniels dishes to Moniunas. Will it go? Second shot opportunity. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Left side, Durant. And here's Livingston.
Oh! Kevin, is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is in elite company. That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Moniunas, following the score by Golden State. Good work there as it goes. Moniunas has got 6 here in this quarter. And Durant, here we go. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, and Durant covers so much ground when he puts it on the floor. You just can't keep him from going where he wants.
Rockets have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Now the Warriors moving it up. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McDaniels. The pass to Prigioni. Launches a 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
So comfortable from distance, especially when no one runs him off of his spot.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter.
One thing that I don't think Steve Kerr gets enough credit for is the mentality and atmosphere he's created with the Warriors. His teams have been able to stay focused in their pursuit of 73. His team keeps a relaxed vibe among the players, yet they all play hard for him.
And the Warriors making a change here. West is checked in. Houston also making some changes. Nene, he's checked in for Moniunas. And it's Brewer in for Sam Decker. Brewer goes back up. McDaniels passes to Brewer. He feeds it to Prigioni. 1:21 left in the fourth quarter. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And Kerr, with the atmosphere of the Warriors, still knows when he has to get in their face and keep the team, Chris, from getting too lackadaisical. But the team is always on the same page.
Well, a lot of what an NBA coach does isn't so much X's and O's as it is getting everyone to work on the same page, as a unit. Kerr has mastered that with every Warrior, giving up either a few touches or some extra dollars to buy into the system and take this team to that elite level.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Kevin Durant. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
And Brewer does an exceptional job, keeping his eyes up, always looking to dish the rock off to an open teammate.
And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
When one guy gets hot sometimes, it's infectious, and the team does too. That's what seemed to happen for them on that play.
Prigioni kicks to Beasley, to the paint. Here's Decker. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. West dishes to Durant. Fires for three. On the money.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
Well, look, you always want to give your all for your home crowd, and so far, they have done just that.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
The 2K Sports Postgame Show.
Thank you so much, Kevin. And with this one in the books, we're ready to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant. He was a madman in that last quarter. His passion, commitment to winning, just on another level compared to most of the guys out there tonight.
I know a thing or two about high field goal percentages, and his was insane tonight. Tells you about the quality of the looks he was getting. But even when the shot was contested, he still found a way to get it to go. Excellent game tonight.
He was just having a ball out there, making big plays up and down the court. It didn't matter who or what defensive scheme was on him. He just took the challenge and gave you the full arsenal tonight.
And that's it for tonight, but we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again very soon.